Coach, opening thoughts on the game.
Well, I'll tell you what, anytime you play, Coach Sanchez's team there, I've known him for a long time, and I know his team is always very well prepared and a good team, and we knew that, that we had to play our best. And, Cole just really did a good job on the mound, and, his last 3 or 4 outings have really been exceptional, and he continued it today, and, that's exactly what we needed against a very good team.
Coach, pretty successful today. You only go 2 pitchers for 18 innings. It really set you up nicely for tomorrow, especially because you get to play the winner of that first game as well. So it really set you up because now you have probably a lot more fresh arms than what you probably were banking on.
I hope so. You never know when you get in these 16 tournaments because everything kind of runs together, and our strength has always been for this year has been our starting pitching, and those guys have really done a good job for us. We extend them a little bit, and maybe more than sometimes we should, but we train that way for them to take that, and they work very hard doing that. Coach Ermas does a good job with those guys, and so we'll just have to see. I think we'll have to check everything out tomorrow and just see where everybody's at.
Cole, Alan Gavelic with Chieftain Pueblo. Tell me about pitching a big game like this, just a sophomore, and how you felt out there today.
I felt pretty good coming out today. I was a little timid, a little nervous about it. Big game, getting used to the championship and all, but we knew we had to win it, and we did whatever it took to win.
And you've warmed up, every single game, probably a couple of times, I would say. Probably leading up to this start, you probably were about 50, 60 pitches deep in the bullpen. What is it about the preparation, really for your whole entire staff, to where you guys can, really extend yourself in any game?
We just get the mindset that we know we have to do it, and we have to get the job done before it's over.
How did getting those 2 runs early help you, or help you make you be successful tonight?
It gave me some breathing room. I knew that our team could keep on hitting the bat ball well because they have been lately, and it's just with confidence I had the 2 runs as a cushion. So with that 2 runs, I was going to go for it.
Coach, talk about Cole's performance tonight. I mean, what seemed like he was really throwing strikes and was very efficient, only 114 pitches.
Yeah, Cole did a great job. I couldn't have asked any more than that. And just like the gentleman said here, for us to get to go in and get 2 complete games is really big on a day like today. And so hopefully, you never know how things go in this game, but hopefully it sets us up for some type of an advantage going into it, but you never know.
Cole seems, is that kind of a typical Cole, or good Cole performance where he's just
well, during the season, all our series are 3-game series, and so Cole really wasn't a part of that, and but we used him more as a reliever, and a lot of times he warmed up maybe for all 3 games, so he did a lot of those things. And then we got to a point where we started playing our Tuesday games, and then Cole became our Tuesday starter. And so that's how he kind of got into the starting rotation. Initially, it was more, being a reliever for us, long reliever, that type of thing. And then when we got to the Tuesdays, all of a sudden we knew who our 4th starter was.
Okay.
Coach, we talked about last night in the loss just how kind of the Achilles heel is getting that big knock. Today it wasn't an issue. I think you guys hit close to 500 with runners in scoring position, and today you got a chance to see 2 guys hit their first home run. How big is it when both aspects of the game show up, and how tough are you guys when that happens?
It makes me a good coach when that works. But no, that's big. I think, like we talked about, hitting in the clutch, I think sometimes we don't always do that. And, I think today we were able to come through when we had to. And baseball is all these years that I've coached baseball is such a funny game. You just when you think you got things rolling, you run into a wall. And just when you think you don't, or you do, then something else happens. And it's just that kind of game. And I'm just really happy that the guys came out today after a tough loss last night, and with Chris and Cole stepping up like they did, and then us getting the runs when we had an opportunity. You know, I'm really proud of the guys for being able to do that.
And how about just as far as completing the game? I mean, this Pueblo team has scored a lot of runs late, and you've seen teams get up on them and then stop scoring. Was it kind of a point of emphasis that even though you were up, you knew that it probably wasn't safe, just seeing the 2 previous nights that
If you looked in the bullpen, we had 2 guys going, you know, and I know that with Pueblo. You know, I do a rating thing all the time, so I see their scores all the time. I know what they do, and you know, I was telling Coach Ermis, we kind of have guys hot. You never know, and you know, Cole was able to make some pitches and got out of some jams, but one hit, something happening, and then all of a sudden things are close. So, yeah, no, we had guys ready to go.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.